welcome to The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. It is time for the October Love Tarot forecasts, and I will be doing them similar to the ones that I did last month. I have a few announcements and a few things I wanted to mention before I get on with the reading, so feel free to fast forward past this part if you just want to get on with the reading. The first thing is, if you would like to schedule a private reading with me, please email me at thegoodthebadandthetarot@gmail.com. That's my email address where you would be able to schedule and confirm appointments with me. My readings are 30 minutes, and I do love readings, career readings, general forecasts. Pretty much answer any questions you want during that time. And the cost is $50, PayPal to thegoodthebadandthetarot@gmail.com. Now I also offer two different formats for my readings. I offer a live Skype reading, and I also offer a private YouTube reading that only you can see. That's pre-recorded, and you can email me your questions and so forth, date of birth, etc. At thegoodthebadandthetarot@gmail.com. The second thing I just wanted to mention is about haters. Haters are basically people who leave nasty comments on my channel. And I just wanted to talk about how I like to promote conversation on my channel. I want you to leave comments, I want you to leave feedback, but that there is a line for me. And I do moderate my channel because I want people to feel free to leave comments and to feel free to engage in tarot talk, tarot conversation. Especially, it's very important for me to hear feedback from you guys. So that being said, I just have some notes here that comments by haters will be deleted by me immediately. You will also, if you are leaving nasty comments, will be blocked from forever commenting and messaging on my channel. This means that your voice will be revoked as a privilege because you have abused your right to a voice anything on my channel, because your previous comments were either really mean, disrespectful, accusatory, just plain nasty, negative, or derogatory nature. And also, I want to protect the positivity of the channel and promote good vibes and good karma, and I just want it to be an enjoyable experience for everyone. So once again, if you are a hater and you leave a nasty troll comment on my channel, your comment will be deleted immediately and you will be blocked from my channel forever. So I feel that I just wanted to address that. And third thing is, there is a raffle on October 1st for a free reading. Please look below in the information area below the video, and there will be information as to how to enter the raffle. And the fourth item on my agenda is the eclipse. We just had an eclipse in Aries. It was a full moon lunar eclipse in Aries yesterday night. If you would like some information on how to survive a lunar eclipse or what that means for your sign, I did post a link on my webpage or on my channel. How to Survive Lunar Eclipse, How to Survive Eclipses by Susan Miller from Astrology Zone. So I really recommend that you take a look at that link. It's an excellent guide, and it kind of helps you sort of manage this very crazy time in our lives. For some of us, it's already passed, but it's just good to have that information because you never know when the next eclipse will be, what it will bring. So without further ado, let me get on with your love reading, Virgo. Virgo, some energies that I'm picking up for you are transformation. So transformation in your life, a major upheaval in your life. This can be just with regards to the way that you view things, the way that you view relationships. It can be any kind of transformation, really. The way you think, the way you love, the way you see things. But that is the, I guess the Tower card would be the best card that sums up for me what I'm feeling right now for Virgos. Virgo energy. So, Spirit, please show me the love messages for Virgo. Virgo suns, Virgo moons, and Virgo risings. Okay. So, some of the cards that just popped out for me are the Two of Cups reversed, the Seven of Wands, and Strength reversed. So, the Two of Cups speaks about disagreement or not having chemistry with someone or not seeing eye to eye. The Seven of Wands speaks about, you know, really having to stand up for yourself, feeling like people are pointing fingers at you and you have to get to higher ground in order to sort of fend off all of these finger pointers and all of these people. So it is a card about maintaining your balance, maintaining your equilibrium. And then I also have Strength reverse, which can mean just weakness, and it can even mean just not feeling well from a health standpoint, feeling weak. But of course, we are talking about love messages here, so that can sort of feel powerless. You can feel powerless. You can feel powerless when you're around this person. You can feel like you don't have the ability to speak up. But with the Seven of Wands, I do see you really fighting to hold your ground, Virgo. So Spirit, please show me the messages for my Virgos, my Virgo suns, my Virgo moons, and my Virgo risings. Spirit, please show me the messages for Virgo, Virgo sun, Virgo moon, and Virgo rising. Spirit, please show me the messages. I'm just getting the need to shuffle a little bit more. I feel that you guys are very quiet. There's a stillness, almost like a pause. And Virgo, I also have some runes here that I'm going to be using. So let me pick up. Okay. There's one rune on the crossing card, one rune on your present situation, two on the near future, and one on your manifest card. And then the one that's upside down is the unknown, so we don't read the unknowns. We're just not meant to know them. It's not the right time. And I'm going to draw your oracle card at the end of the reading. So let's get started with the turning over the cards. In your present situation, you have the Seven of Wands reversed, crossed by the Five of Cups. What comes below you is the Three of Wands. What comes above you is the King of Cups. In your recent past, you have the Ten of Swords reversed. In the near future, you have Temperance. How you see yourself is the Ace of Swords. Can you see that? How your partner or your significant other sees you is the Four of Wands. This can also represent your environment. Your hopes and fears are the Seven of Swords. Your outcome is the Two of Wands. So I'm also going to be reading the runes along with your tarot cards. So let's start with the present situation. So I do have the Seven of Wands, and you do have, not surprisingly, Hagalaz, which is disruption, the rune of disruption. So something in your present situation causes you to feel, either in a love relationship or whether you're single, to feel a bit off balance and to feel like you cannot stand up for what you believe in, or that you're simply fighting for the wrong thing. So I do sense there's disruption and just a bit of unhappiness with where things are, and you just feel like you know, it's hard for you to stand up for the things that you believe in. It is quite a battle for you, and to just remember to, you know, find your balance and try and I just sort of see this woman, she's trying to fend off all of these objects. So these can be obstacles, or these can be people, and here she's literally upside down, sort of on her head, and all these objects are sort of falling towards her. So that can definitely be sort of a disruptive environment, or just disruption in your relationship caused by interference from other people or things, or just life obstacles, really. What's crossing you is the Six of Cups. So this talks about someone from the past, an old, sort of an old love, an ex-lover. It can also talk about feeling very nostalgic and only remembering sort of like the good times you had together. So that's your crossing card. And the rune that crosses your present situation is, it's been a while since I read these, Lagaz, healing. So I see that what crosses you is that you are still healing from a past relationship. And this can be somewhat different than the actual person that you're currently involved with. Or it can be with regards to someone that you just broke up with. Because why I say that is that in your recent past, you do have the Ten of Swords reversed, which tells me that there was already something that ended, and now the new day can begin. Just focus on this bright morning sunlight, this new sunrise. This can also talk about dodging something bad, like dodging a bullet or something that could have happened to you that would have been catastrophic. But the way that I'm reading it right now, Virgo, is that all of these swords are falling out of this man's back, and so the pain can finally start to come down and the healing can begin. What comes below you is the subconscious, something that you're not probably that aware of, if aware of at all. This is also the root of this current situation, where there's disruption and you're healing from the past. And that is that you now have the Three of Wands, which talks about long-term vision. I see you, Virgo, wanting to have more of a long-term vision for yourself, more of a long-term relationship. Probably have your sights set on something out in the distance. This can talk about planning, travel, really like thinking ahead in the future about something that's more long-term. So this isn't like, your goals aren't like, I want to have a quick fling, or I want this to kind of be like a quick, passionate relationship. This is more the root of the situation being a long-term situation that either you were in, or I can also speak to wanting more, something that's more long-term. What crowns you is the King of Cups. So this is what you're trying to manifest. The King of Cups is someone who is very in touch with his emotions, is an excellent father figure. The only downside of the King of Cups is that he does have a fondness for alcohol, but not necessarily, that isn't necessarily a present situation. He is he's very emotionally present. He's usually has water sign qualities. He can also be an Aquarius, which I know is not a water sign, but Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This can be something that you're trying to manifest, or an aspect of yourself that you're trying to manifest. The King of Cups is a very stable, reliable person, and he's extremely loving. He's not afraid to show his emotions. In fact, he's one of the most, he's, in my opinion, the most emotionally available of all of the suits of all of the kings in the tarot. Let's take a look at the rune that's next to King of Cups here. Okay. You do have Partha, which means future. It can also talk about gambling or risks, being risky. I see this as you wanting to be more vulnerable, or taking a risk in your love life where you are learning, perhaps trying to manifest this side of yourself where you can be more vulnerable in love and open up, and maybe just take a little bit more of a risk with your emotions, putting your emotions out there, not being so closed off. In your near future, you do have Temperance. So I do see that you are going to be healing very well from this past event, this past relationship, and you are going to be able to balance the forces, you know, in your life very well. You're going to be able to balance your work and your play. The angel, she dips her toe in the water, speaks to spiritual cleansing, rejuvenation, a general sense of being at peace with yourself, which is very much needed. I can see that for you, Virgo. The runes that I have for you, and this is especially important because 2 runes did fall out for you here. Let me just take another look at these. So you do have Wisdom, Anna's Wisdom, and Strength. So these are 2 things that you're going to be taking with you in the future. The wisdom of the lessons that you learned from the past, and the strength to guide you in the future and to support you in the future. Those are both aspects of this card that speak to me of what is going to be coming to you in October in the near future. So you can expect to have a lot of wisdom that you're taking from this past experience, and quite a lot of strength and stability that is going to support you into the next phase or the next cycle. How you see yourself. You have the Ace of Swords. So this talks about seeing things clearly, being aware of the truth, cutting away that which no longer works for you. And also can talk about having new plans. So setting some new plans. It can talk about a shift in thinking in terms of where you were before and really going in a new direction. And this direction will ultimately lead you to victory, because the Ace of Swords is a sword that talks about being victorious. How your significant other sees you or your environment. If you're coupled, this will be, or if you are in a relationship, this will be how the person you're thinking about sees you. The Four of Wands talks about leaving the home or feeling like you need freedom. It can talk about an unhappy celebration or disorganization at home. It can also talk about being unstable for some respect. So I would say that it isn't a great card because the other person probably doesn't see you as being all that stable, or that you left the relationship in order to be more free. It could also talk about someone who isn't very grateful for what they have. If someone was providing some sort of home-like atmosphere for you or giving you a lot of stability, then they would see you as rejecting that at this time in your life. Your hopes and fears are the Seven of Wands. So I sort of see this as a fear that something that you're going to want to cheat or get away with something, or that you're going to want to leave a relationship. Because I don't see this as a card that someone would necessarily hope for, but it is a card of mental deception or being deceptive in some way. And so I would think that this is something that you want to stay away from. Sort of the mind games and the trickery and kind of just thinking about what the other person's going to do next and planning your vote from there. There's a lot of mental work going on in this card, and it can also talk about really someone who is sneaky and isn't really upfront about their motives. So I see that as something that you are hoping to avoid, or a fear. So just let that go. Your outcome card is the Two of Wands. So this does speak to me of having to make a choice. Because it is a number 2, it is not a 3, but it's almost a 3. So you do have the options in front of you. You can go this way or you can go this way. All you have to do is choose. And as you can see, the man has the entire world in his hands. So really, this talks about options and potential in this next phase of your life where you're going to be able to plan and chart a new course for yourself. So you may be considering 2 options or 2 different people or 2 different journeys that you can go on. So that is a very good card. It does talk about growth and moving in a new direction. So Virgo, I'm going to go ahead and read your oracle card. Spirit, please show me the overall spiritual message for my Virgos for their love reading, for their love tarot reading. What is the overall spiritual message for Virgo for their love reading? Spirit, please show me the overall love message, spiritual message for this love reading for Virgos, for Virgo suns, Virgo moons, and my Virgo risings. Okay, the card that I have for you is Reflections. What you contemplate can actualize. And this card was actually reversed, so I will be reading the reverse meaning for you. Acting out of a kind of desperation can sometimes bring about heroic results and have the desired effect. But in this case, it is wise to take a step back for a moment. The mermaids advise and understand that you must re-see what is before you and use your peaceful mind to more deeply understand what is taking place. This is a time of philosophy and shifting energy through stillness and contemplation. It is time to merge with the world around you, to refill your place and come to a place of wisdom. The urge to action at this time is born out of the sense that if you do not act, you will have deliberately missed this time or opportunity, or that the world will judge you as unfeeling and uncaring. It is not unfeeling or uncaring or unkind to choose contemplation at this time, for there is much that is being told to you, but much you have not experienced or thought deeply about. The mermaids are asking you to go deep into your own mind and consciousness and reflect, understand, and merge in some ways, rather than see yourself as separate, judge, and behave accordingly. There is much that is noble and right about action. It is often seen as better than doing nothing, But in this case, the greatest action may be that of deeper knowledge and understanding before choosing your next move, which could be rash, ill-advised, and counterproductive. There is also a chance your emotions are being manipulated at present, so you will act rashly. Examine this and examine all. Reflect. Contemplate merging. See, and then choose what is best for you to do with this new illuminated understanding. Oh my gosh, this is just so perfect for you, Virgo, and this just like really goes so well with this reading. I mean, I'm seeing it here with Temperance and with the Wisdom and the Strength card in your near future. And I'm seeing it with here if the other person is being manipulative or deceptive in your life, and you just really taking the time to contemplate and decide what is right for you at this time, and not even really pay any attention to what they're thinking or what they're doing. This is a time to use your mind and to meditate and to use this time to be really in touch with your emotions and your feelings, and just contemplate, just reflect on where things are for you in life right now. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing right here. This is an excellent card also for the root position, because I do see you really having more long-term vision and really being more careful and taking the time out that you need for yourself right now. So good for you, Virgo. I'm really proud of you, and it's been so wonderful doing these readings for you. Please stay tuned for the general forecast coming in October. I'm going to hopefully get through the rest of the signs this week for the love forecasts. Next up will be Gemini, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, and then we'll see where we go from there. All right, Virgo, have a wonderful, wonderful October, and I look forward to reading for you soon. Bye.